Hello, Jello. Hi there, Grizzly Bear. How are you, Caribou? I'm fine, Porcupine. What's up, Buttercup? Not much, Coconut. This is how our day begins. Hi, Pumpkin Pie. How you been, Dolphin? Just great, Rattlesnake. What's shaking, Little Bacon? Not a lot, Tater Tot. This is how our day begins. Hello, welcome back. It is going to be a fabulous day today. Today is our Zoom call, so we get to see each other. What a glorious day, right? And we'll do our calendar. We'll learn some more shark facts, and then we will read a story. But first, we're gonna start off with our scary shark song. Are you scared? Scary shark song. All right, ready? Let's get started. I'm a scary shark, just look at me. I can be found swimming in the sea. I like to eat fish and a great big seal. I'm not picky when it comes to my meals. If I break a tooth, it will grow right back. So why don't worry about what I have for a snack. I'm a scary shark, just look at me. I can be found swimming in the sea. Nice work. I think that was better than yesterday. Okay, so let's do our calendar, and then we will read some more shark facts. And then I actually have a hermit crab book today. I was talking about hermit crabs yesterday a tiny bit. And hermit crabs are super cool, and they live in the ocean with sharks, so I thought it'd be fun. So let's take a look at our calendar. So we have stay at home Saturday, stay at home Sunday. Monday is always the first day of our school week. Yesterday was Tuesday. Now, if yesterday was Tuesday, what is today? Did you say Wednesday? If you said Wednesday, you're right. Did you say Wednesday? Did you say Friday? You guys always say Friday. I have a feeling you might have said Friday. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Our month is still May. And our date today is the 20th, 20. And the year is 2020. So May 20, 2020. Now, let's learn some more about sharks. Now, we learned that they have lots and lots of teeth, and when they lose a tooth, it grows back. We learned that they don't have hard skeletons like us. They have skeletons that are made out of cartilage, kind of like what's in our ear or even in our nose. Did you know that sharks never sleep? They never stop swimming. How tiring, how exhausting. Miss Kelly always says she wants naps. Can you imagine? Sharks never sleep. They never stop swimming. They just keep going and going. Kind of like Dory on Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Well, sharks do that. Wow, that's kind of amazing. Let's see. The biggest species of shark, that means the biggest shark that there is called a whale shark. And then some of the most dangerous kind of sharks are the great white shark, the hammerhead shark, the tiger shark, the mako shark, and bull sharks. Let's see. Oh, one last fun fact for today. To protect their eyes from getting hurt if another animal tries to attack it, did you know sharks can roll their eyes all the way in the back of their heads? Wow. You guys don't ever roll your eyes, right? You know, like that. All right. Those are fun shark facts, and we'll learn some more tomorrow, too. But now we're going to move on to our book, and our book is called A House for Hermit Crab. A House for Hermit Crab, and this is written by Eric Carle, and illustrated by him, too. We read many of Eric Carle's books in our classroom. He's one of my favorite authors, you guys. Time to move, said Hermit Crab one day in January. I've grown too big for this little shell. He had felt safe and snug in his shell, but now it was too snug. Hermit crab stepped out of his shell and onto the ocean floor. But it was scary to be in the ocean without the shell to hide in. What if a big fish comes along and attacks me, he thought. I must find a new house soon. So a hermit crab grows and grows and grows, and if it outgrows its shell, like we outgrow our clothes, it has to find a new one. Unlike a turtle or something like that. A turtle's shell grows with the turtle. But a hermit crab moves out of its shell and goes to find a new one. Early in February, Hermit Crab found just the house he was looking for. It was a big shell and strong. He moved right in, wiggling and waggling and about inside to see how it felt, and it felt just right. But it looked so plain, thought Hermit Crab. In March, Hermit Crab met some sea anemones. They swayed gently back and forth in the water. Can you sway like a sea anemone? Like this in the water. How beautiful you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and live in my house? It's so plain it needs you. I'll come, whispered a small sea anemone, and gently Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his shell. In April, Hermit Crab passed a flock of starfish moving slowly along the sea floor. Oh, how handsome you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to decorate my house? I would, signaled a little sea star, and carefully Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his house. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, in this book so far, it's going through each month. So it started in January. Then it went to February, March, April, and now May. In May, Hermit Crab discovered some coral. They were hard and didn't move. How pretty you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help make my house more beautiful? I would, creaked a crusty coral. Gingerly, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. He is getting quite the collection, isn't he? In June, Hermit Crab came to a group of snails crawling over a rock on the ocean floor. They grazed as they went in, picking up algae and bits of debris and leaving a neat path behind them. Oh, how tidy and hard-working you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help come and clean my house? I would, offered one of the snails. Happily, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. Oh, how fierce you look, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to protect my house? I would, said a spiky sea urchin. And gratefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it near his shell. In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into a forest of seaweed. It's so dark in here, thought Hermit Crab. How dim it is, murmured the sea anemone. How gloomy, said the starfish. How murky, complained the coral. I can't see, said the snail. It's like nighttime, said the sea urchin. Would you go in there? Would you keep walking into the dark seaweed? In September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish darting through the dark waters. Oh, how bright you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to light up our house? I would, replied one lanternfish, and it swam over near the shell. Oh, thank goodness. Can you believe that there are really fish, real live fish that glow like that? It's pretty amazing. The ocean is such a cool place, you guys. So awesome. In October, Hermit Crab approached a pile of smooth pebbles. Oh, how sturdy you are, said Hermit Crab. Would you mind if I rearranged you? That means to move them around. Not at all, answered the pebbles. Hermit Crab picked them up one by one with his claw and built a wall around his shell. Now my house is perfect, cheered the Hermit Crab. But in November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell seemed a bit too small, and little by little over the year, Hermit Crab had grown, just like you guys. Soon, he would have to find another bigger home. But he had come to love his friends and the sea anemone, the starfish, the coral, the sea urchin, the snail, the lanternfish, and even the smooth pebbles. They've been so good to me, thought the hermit crab. They're like a family. How can I ever leave them? They were all so kind and helpful to the hermit crab, huh? He's feeling sad he has to leave them. And in December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. I've outgrown my shell, she said. Would you know of a place for me? I've outgrown my house too, said the hermit crab. I must move on. You're welcome to live here, but you must promise to be good to my friends. Oh, I promise, said the little crab. The following January, Hermit Crab stepped out and the little crab moved in. Couldn't stay in that little shell forever, I guess, said Hermit Crab as he waved goodbye. The ocean floor looked whiter than he had remembered, but Hermit Crab wasn't afraid. Soon he spied the perfect house, a big empty shell, and it looked a little plain. But sponges, he thought, barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars, electric eels. Oh, there are so many possibilities, and I can't wait to get started. So now he has a new home to decorate, a new home to make his own. The end. Well, I hope you loved our story, and I hope you learned a little bit more about sharks, and I will see you later on Zoom, and I hope you have a great Wednesday. Bye, guys.